Africa is a continent of immense beauty and potential, yet it is also grappling with profound crises. From political instability to economic hardship, the challenges are multifaceted. These crises manifest in various forms: coups, civil wars, famine, and poverty. Many nations struggle to provide basic necessities. This failure creates fertile ground for unrest. But Africa is not defined by its crises. It is brimming with resilience and creativity. Recognizing the agency and potential of African people is essential. The specter of colonialism looms large over Africa's present. European powers carved up the continent, ignoring social structures and cultural identities. This division sowed seeds of future conflicts among disparate ethnic groups. Colonialism was an economic project, plundering African resources. This exploitation left Africa impoverished and ill-prepared for independence. Independence often came on terms dictated by former colonizers. To understand Africa's present, one must grapple with its colonial past. Colonialism may have ended, but its economic legacy persists. Many African nations remain trapped in a cycle of poverty and dependence. The global economic system, often skewed in favor of wealthy nations, perpetuates this inequality. African countries are often relegated to exporting raw materials at low prices, only to import finished goods at inflated costs. This lack of economic diversification hinders development and makes African economies vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Furthermore, unfair trade practices and agricultural subsidies in developed countries stifle African agricultural production, further exacerbating poverty. The burden of debt also weighs heavily on many African nations. While loans and aid are often touted as solutions, they can trap countries in a cycle of dependence. High interest rates and stringent loan conditions often hinder rather than help economic progress. Section 4. The limitations of external solutions. The international community has long sought to address Africa's challenges through aid, intervention, and development programs. While well-intentioned, these efforts often fall short. Aid can be mismanaged, stolen, or used to further the interests of donors rather than the recipients. Military interventions, often justified in the name of peacekeeping or humanitarian aid, can exacerbate conflicts and create new problems. Development projects, while sometimes beneficial, can also be misguided. They may fail to consider local contexts, prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability, or create dependencies that hinder self-reliance. There is a growing recognition that true and lasting solutions must come from within Africa itself. External actors must shift from a mindset of charity to one of partnership, supporting African-led initiatives and respecting African agency. Section 5. The rise of African voices. Amidst the challenges, a new wave of activism and hope is rising across Africa. A vibrant civil society is emerging, demanding accountability, transparency, and good governance. From student movements to women's rights groups, citizens are raising their voices against corruption, injustice, and the abuse of power. This burgeoning civil society is leveraging technology to connect, organize, and amplify its message. Social media platforms have become powerful tools for mobilizing protests, exposing corruption, and demanding change. This rise of civic engagement is a testament to the resilience and determination of the African people. It is a sign that a new generation is no longer content to be passive recipients of aid or victims of circumstance. They are demanding a seat at the table, determined to shape their own future. Section 6. A future forged in unity. The challenges facing Africa are significant, but not insurmountable. The continent possesses immense human and natural resources. The key to unlocking this potential lies in unity, self-reliance, and a shared vision for the future. Pan-African solidarity is essential for overcoming the limitations of artificial borders and fragmented efforts. By working together, African nations can leverage their collective strength to advocate for fairer trade deals, promote investment, and address shared challenges like climate change and disease. The path forward will not be easy. It will require sustained effort, unwavering commitment, and a belief in the power of collective action. But the dream of a prosperous, equitable, and self-reliant Africa is within reach. It is a dream that must be pursued with courage, hope, and an unwavering belief in the potential of the African people.